When you downloaded the zip file and you have opened it, you will actually see a couple of files that we can use. Here is in the corner a flower brush that we can use later, a piece of lace that we will use later. Here are the actual clothing files that you have also in World that we made the clothing of. And then here are 4 PSD files. We have the template lower, the template upper, which are the raw templates made by Chief Midnight, and the ones that we have that are the basis of these 2 files, the spring dress lower, which is the basis of this one, and the spring dress upper. We are going to, in this tutorial, we are going to change something about the template, like every designer wants to make it a bit of his or her own, but in order to do that we need to adjust that template a little bit. For that I will need the spring dress upper one and the template upper one. So what I do, I choose File, Open, and then I come into this folder and I will use I can make it into a list, which is somewhat easier. The spring dress upper PSD and the template upper PSD. I hold the Control key so I can select them both, and I choose Open, and they will open next to each other. This is that spring dress, and here you see the raw file. Let's have a look at this one first. Here in the layers you see 3 different layers, and above that you see a group that is called support layers. If I open that group, you will see 4 support layers. Those are the colored lines that the outlines that you see on the template. If I take them away, you will see what I mean. I take the seam labels, which are the numbers. I take the seam matching guide, which is the colored rims here, the edge matching guide, and the length guide that was in the sleeves. What is left is these 3 layers. Now the background layer and the shaded grid layer is exactly the same. Why would that be? Well, if you have a look at this one, you see that the mode is multiply. Multiply is a kind of transparency. Why do we make it transparent? Well, I will show you. If I take it away and I'm going to work on layer 1, I create a square like this, and I will fill it up with the bucket tool with a white color. Then you don't see the lines that are underneath. You don't see those body lines anymore. Unless I put this one on. Now you can see what happens. The transparent shaded grid will still show those lines because it is transparent, and you will also see what you have used, what you've done in this working layer. Well, I will make these things I will undo it because we don't need it. My plan is to copy this layer, this shaded grid layer, to the spring template dress. It is a very, as you can see, it is a very big layer. It's because the hat part and the lower part are on the same layer, and I don't want to have everything copied. So what I do is I select the rectangular marquee tool, I drag a line around here, and I say Edit, Copy. Control C. Now I go over to the spring dress, I go to the top layer, and I say Edit, Paste. There you go. I duplicate this layer, right click, unduplicate, and this layer I can drag all the way down. When it's all the way down, it is like the background layer here, and the top one I will make a multiply, and there you see that it is exactly the same as what I showed you before, because in this spring layer you have the ribbon layer, you have the border layer, the base layer, the side shade, and the breast shade layer. And now you've got also the shaded grid that we can rename shaded grid, and this one we can rename background. We don't need this anymore, and this one we should save as Shift Control S, upper A. We do that so we don't ruin our original.